Hi, and welcome to Stories of the Saints. On August 4th, we celebrate the feast day of the life of Saint Dominic. Saint Dominic founded the Dominican order, a religious community officially called the Order of Preachers. Dominic was born to the well-to-do Guzman family in northern Spain. As a young man, he studied the liberal arts and theology. After he was ordained a priest, he joined the Cathedral of Canons of the city of Osma, who lived a community life under the rule of St. Augustine. When he was about 30, Dominic accompanied his bishop on several diplomatic missions in Northern Europe. In the course of these travels, he became aware of the religious ideas of the Abolitionians, a movement in southern France. This sect believed that the soul is good and the body is evil, and that man must be purified and must not indulge in any physical pleasures. The Pope had sent legions to counteract the movement, but with their fine clothes, fine horses, and numerous attendants, they only succeeded in reinforcing the Abolitionians' belief. Dominic saw that the only way to preach Orthodox doctrine effectively to these people was to be as poor as they were and to be as thoroughly knowledgeable in Christian theology. He stayed in southern France for several years and, together with a small group of like-minded men, tried to put his ideas into practice by preaching, studying, praying, and living in poverty. After a papal crusade crushed the heretics in 1215, Dominic and his group of 16 were welcomed by the Bishop of Toulouse and established as the official preachers of the diocese. Dominic then went to Rome, where he obtained Pope Innocent III's approval for the establishment of a religious order dedicated to preaching and based on a deep knowledge of the scriptures and Christian truth. Until this time, religious orders had been associated with monasteries, where men lived apart from the world and spent their time in prayer and physical work. But Dominic conceived of a group of men who would be dedicated primarily to preaching and thus to helping people in the mainstream of life. Living together in a city house where they would pray and study, these men would be able to go wherever they were needed and would substitute study for the traditional manual labor of monks. In 1217, Dominic showed his confidence in the men who shared his ideals and scattered the little group of 16 around Europe. During the next 2 years, Dominic traveled over 3,000 miles on foot, and in 1220, the first meeting of general chapters of the friaries took place in Bologna, and there it was decided that the order would have a representational system of government, with the friars in each house electing their superiors for fixed terms. These representatives met again in 1221 and divided the order geographically into provinces. Shortly after this meeting, Dominic died in Bologna in 1221, and he was canonized in 1234. Dominic's genius had several ingredients. He was a charismatic leader, able to elevate a situation and act decisively. He had confidence in his own ideals and in the people who shared them. His mind was sharpened by study, but before he wrote, lectured, or preached, he turned to God in prayer. It was said of Dominic that he loved everyone, so everyone loved him. By 1256, the group he had founded had over 13,000 members, and it continued to flourish today. If you like this video about Saint Dominic, please press the like button. And if you'd like to learn more about the saints, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to become a premium member and watch cinematic movies about the saints, just go to thechristianchannel.com and support us by subscribing to our yearly streaming service on your smart TV. Thank you for watching, and God bless.